What is up, people? It is me, Monster58. Welcome back to another episode of Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. In the previous part, we ended up attacking the old spaceport. We ran into the actual Raven. We beat up Raven. We dealt a major blow to the PCA, including Raven did a major blow, dealt a major blow to the PCA. And then we also did some data collection. We learned more about the Coral and the Fires of Ibis and how it seemed that Dr. Nagai, I believe, was the name, was one of the mad scientists sort of responsible for the catastrophe that ruined Rubicon. And so in this part, like I mentioned in the previous part, we are going to be doing a lot of arena, and we are going to be fighting Honest Brute in Chapter 3. So first things first, let's do the arena. So we're going to use this new AC and to test it out and see how it goes. But first we have V3 O'Keefe. AC Baron Flower, the third squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. O'Keefe is originally a member of an older generation of augmented humans. During the Island 4 disturbance, he worked as an agent carrying out espionage activities. He was later headhunted by Arquebus's information department and agreed to sign up on the condition that they provided him with Generation 9 augmentation surgery to counteract the coral burn-in on his brain. Alright, let's fight O'Keefe.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 12, entering rank B. Subject AC, Baron Flower, call sign, V3 O'Keefe. Commencing evaluation.
I'm not gonna lie to you, his colors are ugly to me, extremely ugly, but hey, teach their own, I guess, right? Nope. Alright. Recovered. Oh, you activated armor already, okay. I mean, this is pretty pedestrian so far. He hasn't really done anything to me. Nice. Oh, I completely whiffed that because I couldn't see where he was. I was moving too fast. Oh yes, oh yeah, so when you activate that version of the armor, you have 3 charges of it. Easy. Took a little longer than I'd like, but you know.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Part of me thinks I'd benefit from a missile launcher to put pressure, but I'm not exactly sure. We'll experiment and see if we end up changing this build, but we're doing alright. Okay, 4 OST chips. Some OS tuning would be nice. We're probably going to end up upgrading the a lot of the repair kit stuff because at the end of the day, repair kits are really, really, really helpful. Go back to Arena. Next is Cinder Carla, the ringleader of RAD and its chief engineer, responsible for basic specifications of all the organization's products, one of our allies. A specialist in data processing and machine design and a found knowledge found knowledge with an imaginative genius. Cinder Carla has produced a long line of eccentric and fanciful weaponry, quite unlike those found in a corporate catalog. Her stated design philosophy: what use is a killing machine that can't get a good laugh? Honestly, kind of based. Alright, her AC is very unique, and I'll tell you that right now. It's very unique looking. I think we should be fine, though, with our AC. I might switch it up if it's bad, but...
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 11, rank... What is this?
Kinda creepy to go around ranking strangers, don't you think? Well, whatever. I'm busy, but you can have this own data.
Main system activating.
Really wild. Carla hacked herself into Allmind, apparently. Alright, let's take a look. I like the colors. I actually like it better than O'Keefe's. Okay. Oh, one of those, yep. Alright, Alright, yeah, we probably shouldn't do that when she's midair. Yeah, by the way, what she has on her back, those are out missile launchers. I completely whiffed again because I suck. We're doing alright, though. We're really tanky because, obviously, tank AC. Oh, come on, we whiffed that. That sucks. Oh, so close. Oh, one more. Little more. Little more. Little more. Boom! Nice. Got it.
Nice. Don't know about the sim.
It appears the data contained an unauthorized message. We apologize. Terminating evaluation.
Interesting. What? That's okay. Well, I guess All Mind. I mean, I guess we're good on it. By the way, her AC is called Full Course. I completely forgot to say that. That's my bad there, but I guess Carla hacked it in, and All Mine didn't like that. Well, whatever. We'll keep going, though. Next, we have Cold Call, AC, Dead Sled, an independent mercenary who bargained his way into an effortless entry to Rubicon, having anticipated the extra-planetary corporation's forays well before they made their move. I'm not going to lie, I have no idea forays is a word, and I've never ever, like, seen that word before, so my apologies. That's like there's some language in this game that they use that's definitely out of my pay grade. A specialist in corporate wet work, Cold Call removes undesirable elements on behalf of those who do not wish to be seen getting their hands dirty. Quick to identify a fellow assassin, he claims that you can smell a real killer right through their AC. He has a really cool, it's red and black, you can't really go wrong, right? So
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 10. Rank B. Subject AC. Dead Sled. Call sign. Cold Call. Commencing evaluation.
he's also got reverse joint legs, so he can jump really high. Let's see how this goes. I don't know how this will go. Oh, come on, I whiffed that. And I even did not know where he was, I guess. Okay, we missed that. Where is he? No, he's above, isn't he? There we go. Nice. That's what I'm looking to do. Oh, crap. No, we're not gonna shoot now. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Oh, we might... Nope, we're good. Okay, that was close, actually.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Yeah, guys, a little tough, because those, like I said, reverse joint legs, I like them because sometimes you can dodge things without necessarily needing to dodge them because you jump so high anyway that you can use your jump as a dodge at that point. He's got a cool emblem, though. I do like that. Alrighty, we're moving through this pretty quickly. We're only 9 minutes in at this point, so honestly, we are good to go. Okay, next. V for Rusty, AC Steel Haze, 4th squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. Discovered through the recruitment program operated by Schneider, an Arquebus affiliate, Rusty so quickly distinguished himself that he was selected to join the upper echelons of the Vespers in less than half a year. Rusty received augmentation surgery prior to joining the Vespers, and though the precise details are unclear, he has declared himself to be of the 8th generation, which is obviously a generation that has less choral repercussions, right? So, I think to honor Rusty, we're going to actually do our own lightweight AC here. We're going to run with this. Alright, let's fight him. By the way, I really like the name of his AC, Steel Haze. That just sounds so cool.
Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 9, rank B. Subject AC, Steel Haze. Call sign V4 Rusty. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alrighty, Rusty, you and me, bud. Alright. Miss. Both of us are really fast. Ow, ow, ow. Boom! Clean. It was close, but clean.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
I'll say the one thing about this game too that I really love is their names that they came up with for like the call signs, their subject names, the AC names. I think those are so cool. They're just really cool. All right, we got Rusty's emblem as well, which I always thought was also awesome. Rusty's just a cool character. If you can't tell, I really like him. I think a lot of people do too. Just awesome. Alrighty, and our last one, we're actually gonna probably switch it up. I might just go with the heavyweight this time around. We are going to go to Arena, and we are going to fight Honest Brute, because we're actually going to fight him again anyway. So, Honest Brute, AC, Milktooth. What? Such a unique name. Leader of the Junker Coyotes and Major Dozer Force, Brute was originally hired by RAD. His smooth-talking, affable nature quickly caught the attention of Carlo, who found him quite unlike the average Dozer. But when it was discovered that the man was a psychopath and a pathological liar, he fled, taking a considerable amount of RAD's funds and technology with him, a loss that was too great for Carla to tolerate, which is basically, you'll see why she wants us to kill him. So, alright, let's fight him. Be a good precursor to the actual fight that we'll have with him in the story, so.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 8, rank B. Final evaluation. Subject AC, Milktooth. Call sign, Honest Brute. Commencing evaluation.
Another very unique looking AC, and you'll see he has something very interesting that ACs generally don't have. He's got himself a flamethrower. Alright. Just trying to get him. Ow, that hurt. Oh, he's got a chainsaw too, I forgot about that. So that's a melee weapon we still don't quite have access to, I believe, and so yeah, that weapon is mainly really good. Ow. Oh. Ooh, that was close. Okay. What I was saying is that chainsaw weapon's mainly really good when you've staggered somebody.
Target destroyed. This concludes B rank evaluation. Well done.
This is also why you can see with our health, I would like a better, heavier chest plate. And we will eventually get one. And I know exactly which one I'm going to chuck on this one. Alright. Very nice. His emblem's crazy, too. I've been playing a lot of Doom Eternal lately. Reminds me of that.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank B. It is a great honor to witness your evolution as a mercenary. All Might exists for all mercenaries.
Alrighty, with that all out of the way, we are now rank B in the arena, and so let's continue with our story. So we'll take the same AC and we'll head right into the mission: eliminate Honest Brute.
I'll cut to the chase. This is about the ice worm, that Institute relic you had a run-in with. The corpse might stand a chance if it were just the PCA they were teaming up against. That monster is a whole other story. You can't just throw bodies at it. The thing that makes it such a pain in the ass is its perpetual reactive shield. Coral tech. Takes advantage of the coral's directivity. Ordinary weapons can't touch it. Let's get extraordinary. I can make you something that'll punch a hole in that shield. But I'll need your help. You'll be heading to Grid 012, one of the first sectors they built, and it's barely holding up. That's where a little rat who betrayed RAD is hiding out. Goes by the name of Honest Brute. This AC Milktooth was built by us, so its only flaw is that it's piloted by him. When he ran from RAD, he didn't just take credits in tech. He also took a secret project of mine. And that secret project is what we'll need to bust open the Iceworm's shield.
Alright, so obviously we know now that he not only just betrayed RAD and took stuff with him, but took something with him that can help us get rid of that ice worm. So, without further ado, folks, let's go. Eliminate Honest Brute.
You ready for this, tourist? Gonna miss Brute. And we all stand to gain.
Main system activating combat mode.
All right, tourist. I'll tell you where to go.
Welcome, tourist. It's a delight to enjoy the company of a visitor from so far away.
Brute. We're here to take back what you stole from us.
Oh, heavens. You're a friend of Carla's. Splendid. Any friend of Carla's is a friend of mine. Here's to new beginnings. By all means, do my best.
See what I mean, tourist? We need to go deep down.
Alright, just gotta keep moving our way down. You can see, man, the weight.
Freaks using my toys like they were his.
Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to activate the enemy machines.
A new friend from afar, just for me. What joy. Please still my beating heart.
Just making sure. Making sure we're doing okay. Yeah, these machines can be a pain in the nuts. I don't think there's anything else wild here that we have to do. But like I was trying to say, it's crazy the level design. I mean, it just looks insane down here. This doesn't even look like something that could happen on Earth or something like that, because Rubicon's very much akin to Earth, right? So.
I'm waiting for you, friend. Fidgeting anxiously before the big dance. I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the fun.
Miss. Gotta get this for a log. Nice. Not bad at all.
Slow. Quick, slow. 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 Quick, slow. I know, Milktooth. I can't wait either.
He seems rather strange.
It makes sense. Well, all that drugs will do that to you, or the snorting coral essentially is what he's doing, so. As most dozers do. Carla's like legit the most like I guess how am I trying to say it? Man, I can't think of the words. I suck at talking today. Carla's like the most sane-minded of the dozers. So. Yep.
I hate to see my babies get smoked like this, you know. Well, don't be shy.
Shields down. Oh, another log. Nice. Alright. Got a couple logs. That's really nice. We can get some free AC parts from that, obviously.
There's your way in. Brute can't be far.
We should keep an eye out for traps. They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters.
Okay, so here you got to be careful because there's a lot here, and you'll just get ambushed. So I recommend doing something like this to start off, and then fall down very, very slowly. Do this. Got some of that. All right. So just do your best to just be very careful because all these will set off. I think. It's down here, right? Yeah. Yep, same thing here. So just be very careful. We'll just land right here. Alright. Just try and cross without... This part's tough here. But the reverse joint legs are very helpful here. Alright, I think we're good.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered. Don't forget, the guy's a rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
Yep, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Before we even get into this, this can be a pretty tough fight. I think that the regular version of this fight's tougher than obviously the simulation version. So get ready. This guy, I've had trouble with him.
Hangar. The target AC must be nearby.
So what I recommend you also do is scan right about here, I think. No, it's right. Where is it? Wait for our scan to come back up, because you'll get No, is he above? Yeah, there he is. Ow. There we go.
My friend, this is a gift. Thank you.
Enemy AC is silent.
Looks like he's dead. Good. Alright, tourist. I'll see about retrieving our secret project. We'll need it to go worm hunting.
Alrighty, as you can see, the issue with Brute to me is sometimes he's really annoying to keep an eye on because he has this weird like way of fighting you because he has a flamethrower. So he kind of like stays above you, hovers above you, and then when he finally gets you staggered, then he'll come in with the chainsaw. So you just have to be careful. Just try and keep on him as much as you can. If you're in his face, it's kind of hard for him to do a lot of stuff if you're constantly staggering him and stuff like that. So just take the fight relatively safe and you should be okay. We did unlock the flamethrower with that, by the way. Missile launcher, I don't think we really care for that. I don't know even know if that one's good.
We got ourselves a deal, Handler Walter.
Michigan. So, Arquebus met us halfway?
I gave them the heavy warship fleet. In exchange, Balaam's in charge of putting down the beast. They also offered some top Vespers. Guess they don't trust us.
Better than nothing. I'll provide what support I can, too.
Yeah, your mad scientists, RAD or whatever, and that hound of yours.
Michigan. Don't underestimate 621. That hound always delivers.
2 new messages.
This is Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for putting down Brute. The Chief's already in the workshop tweaking the rail cannon. And I've never seen her happier to be at work. That is all. Later, tourist.
Time for work, 621. This next mission's all or nothing. Make sure you attend the briefing.
Alrighty, so this is our new shoulder weapon, and essentially this is going to be used to help remove that shield that Carlo was talking about at the front of the ice worm to be able to deal damage to it, and that will leave it vulnerable to the rail cannon, as you'll see. So we need to equip this. This is a requirement, but it's funny. If you actually go into the mission and you'll see without the the shoulder cannon, you'll get yelled at for it, and it's really funny when you do. I might show that audio off at some point, but yeah, it's really funny. You go into that mission without this, but let me just double check. I want to make sure that there isn't a better chest, because I mean, that's technically better, but... And that's also technically better, I guess. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, this is probably... Like, this is technically better, I think. Especially for heavy. Guess we can keep this, right? And then we can just resave this. Let's go AC data. We'll save this here. Alright, and then what we have to do, so instead of, we're not going to run the missile launcher, what I'm actually going to do is we're going to do the stun needle. Where is it? Or is it on my, oh, it's on the right. Yeah, it's on the right. I forgot. Or is it right or left? I think it's, where the heck is it? Aha, there it is. Yep, just had to find it. And then we'll swap back to the songbirds on this side. And then what we'll do is I will save this as a stun needle. Just do stun needle. Yep, so just get that ready to roll. And I think we're pretty much good for this fight. And I'm looking at the time, and I'm trying to estimate... give me a second. Okay, just went to double check. I think we should be able to do this mission within this amount of time. It shouldn't be too bad. I think we're pretty good at it. And what we're going to be doing here too is, can I buy the stun needle for the right, or for the right actually? Yet? No. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go to OS tuning. And we are going to do the where is the I was gonna say we're repair kits. Yep. Just get these upgraded all the way. Do this as well. What can we do for? Let's do that. Sounds good to me. All right. Without further ado, folks, let's head off. Finish off this chapter by destroying the ice worm.
Listen up, 621. This will be a joint operation led by Balaam and Arquebus. The briefing's about to start. I want you to attend.
First, some background before we go into detail. The intercorporate ceasefire is now in effect, and we will be carrying out coordinated attacks against the PCA. The targets are the enemy-occupied bases, the heavy warship fleet, and the recently activated...
I'll cut to the chase. This is an all-out war against the PCA and theaters across Rubicon. And y'all got the short end of the stick. You're here to take on the worst of our dirty work, hunting the beast of the ice field.
Sure thing, Chief. Tell you what, I'll watch and let you know how badly that goes for us.
Gun 5, you just volunteered yourself for the front line.
Moving on. Let's talk about how we're going to neutralize the ice worm's coral shield. You'll be dealing with a layered barrier made up of a primary and a secondary shield.
Arquebus will provide the means to break the first layer. The state of the state-of-the-art stun needle launcher. Aim for the face, and it will deliver results, I assure you.
What about the second layer?
RAD's cooked up just the thing. A neat little toy we call the Overed Rail Cannon. If we divert the spaceport standby power to the ORC, should hit hard enough, assuming we land the shot.
You can leave that to me. I know a thing or two about sharpshooting.
I'll oversee operations on the ground. A ragtag crew like this needs leadership.
We could use some more suppressive fire. I'll send Chatty.
That just leaves the question of who will be taking charge of the stun needle launcher.
I know just the volunteer to go poke that beast with a stick. Gun 13, you get all that? Good! Time for another field trip!
Alrighty, folks, a little bit of tips before we go into this. This ice worm, as you saw in our first encounter with it, it likes to move around a lot. So my recommendation for this fight is definitely keep moving. Try not to stop. The only time you really want to stop is when when you're actually able to hit it, right? If you're actually able to hit it, you want to stop then. But try to always keep moving. There will be drones that'll shoot at you. You'll see that eventually, but I just wanted to pre-warn you before going into this because there's a lot of dialogue in this and I don't want to interrupt the dialogue, but that's how this fight's going to go. I'll say this fight isn't necessarily easy either. It's a chapter-ending mission. It's very cinematic, but at the same time, right, it's pretty tough. So don't feel bad if you kill yourself a few times, because this took me a few tries to do. So it's not the worst mission in the world, but it certainly wouldn't call it easy. So without further ado, folks, time to take on this giant PCA weapon. All my homies hate the PCA.
It's not every day you see competing forces working together like this. Now or never, 621.
That's the other thing. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if in the real future at some point, corporations like this big corp fights against each other.
It's time, 621. You ready?
This mission depends upon you, Raven. So, I'll be here with all the support.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Michigan will take command.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balaam Archibus agreement. Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
Who does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I wanna be.
We gotta deal with those pesky shields first. Gun 13, roll out that fancy gizmo that Archibus paid the big bucks for.
The rest of this model is covered in
This is V4 Rusty. Rail cannon is good to go. Don't die before I get a chance to fire, buddy.
Tourist, got a message from the chief for you. Enjoy the show, and don't forget to smile.
Shield loss confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence. Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output at 80%. Sighting correction A-OK. 90, 95. I won't miss.
secondary shield down.
Gun 13, crack hit!
That freak actually did it. Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first hurdle. The target's deploying drones, tourist. I'll handle them.
Alrighty, now getting in front of it is scary. As you can see, I've been hit a few times, but yeah, he'll have moments like this where he'll pause and it'll give you a chance to actually hit him. You just have to know those moments. It's been a minute since I've done this mission.
One step ahead of you, Commander. Finally, someone with their head skirt on straight. Never thought about switching sides? Sure is an honor to be praised by the Red Guns hell on 4 legs. But I'll pass. Shield loss confirmed. Preparing to fire rail cannon. Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%. Watch out for friendly fire.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now. Wait, something's wrong. Fall back, 621. Underestimated this beast.
It's out of control.
Looks like things just took a nasty turn. I'll set the ORC to maximum output. We can't afford to lose control of the situation. This next shot'll be my last.
Damn it, I missed. Oh, crap. So what you'll see with this version is it'll take 2 shots to get rid of the shield, and they'll mention that. Just fair warning, you'll have to shoot it twice in the face. Where the heck is it? Where are you? How can I lose a giant worm? There he is. Alright. Right here. That's a good... Yep. Here we go.
Its primary shield is getting stronger.
Stay cool, buddy.
You're looking pretty good up there, freelancer. Not so smug now, are you?
1 repair kit remaining.
Man, Iguazu really... But Bloods just hates us, dude. There we go.
Good work, buddy. All EML modules connected. Energy turbines at full capacity. Output at 80, 90. All emergency valves closed. Disabling limiter. 100, 110, 115. All or nothing.
Alright, you need to kill it here.
Is it over? Get clear, it's gonna blow!
You shitting me? The freelancer really did it.
It's finally over. The blast will contaminate the area. Get out of...
Choral voices. Lost again. Raven. There's something I have to tell you. The Coral. It's my family. My brothers and sisters. I am but a single wave. Born from the Coral Tide. A Rubiconian without a body. No one even knew I was there for such a long time. Raven, you're the only one who...
Go get your rest, 621. Things are going to get busy. You did good.
Alright, as you can see, we're also getting to the point where we're starting this pull, in the story where the coral is not only something that is, essentially living, heirs, talking about how, they're Rubiconians without bodies. They're people, right? They're living beings. But at the same time, coral is causing so much destruction because, you see all these corporations and the government fighting over it, and it's just causing war and endless death. So the story's pulling us in two different directions, and it's really cool to see that contrast, right? And so, like I said, in that fight though, I totally would have been able to do it without using any repair kits. I was just stupid and just kept getting hit. I was dodging the wrong way. So if you're playing better than I do, especially because I play way better when I'm not recording, you can do that fight relatively easily. Once you get used to those moments when it gets up in the air and then it pauses, or there's the moments when it's on the ground and it pauses and you're able to shoot the stun launcher at it.
The temporary alliance between the Arquebus and Balaam groups turned the tide of war, devastating the Planetary Closure Administration forces and exiling them from Rubicon. Though it was the Iceworm mission led by Balaam that dealt the decisive blow, Arquebus, through their own engagements with the PCA, augmented their strength with seized weaponry. The balance of power was broken. The scales tipped in Arquebus's favor, and the Rubicon Liberation Front's hopes of fighting an exhausted foe were dashed. With the loss of their common enemy, the rival factions' war for the coral abruptly reignited, and their bitter conflict burned with renewed intensity.
Augmented Human C4621, entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
Doing okay, 621? I'd wanted to let you rest some more, but the corps are on the move already. With the PCA gone, it's back to work, getting to where the coral's gathering. Do you remember the survey you carried out at Xylem? My friend analyzed the data and learned about a massive facility under the central ice field. Watch Point Alpha. Turns out that the ice worm was defending the entrance to that place. It's time to let ourselves in.
Raven, there's something you need to know. That friend Walter mentioned. The comms database has no record of the conversation he just told you about. This isn't about just finding the coral, Raven. He's after something more, and he's using you to do it. Here on Rubicon. Registration number RB23, call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. A-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena. May these encounters further guide your technique.
Alrighty, looks like we got arena encounters and we got some more parts to purchase, which I hope, if we're going to take a quick look, yeah, very similar. This is very similar to the Curtis, I believe. Yeah, these miniguns are a lot of fun. I've used these before. Yeah, this is the little one, the little gun that, burst rifle, I believe, that, Rusty has. Got another missile launcher, another electric gun, I think. Yep. These are fun too. I used these before. they're better up close. I found that the other electric shotguns were a bit more fun. This is the gun I've been looking forward to using for a long while. This one right here. This, oh, sorry, not a gun. This is a melee weapon. And we are going to buy it. We're not going to equip it yet, but there is one thing I'd like to see. This is the other missile launcher I was talking about. Remember I was saying on our lightweight there's a missile launcher I was waiting to buy? This is the one. And so real quick, just to end off the episode, I'll end up showing you that we are going, and I'm also going to buy this for this side. Some more missile launchers. Oh yeah, this is interesting. You can see how this works. It's a drone. This is another one of these. Got some new parts, which we might end up buying soon. Oh yeah, this is the chest plate I was initially wanting to, but I guess we're overburdened, which does kind of suck. I was hoping we weren't. Legs, more tank leg, and more forelegs. These are the ones I believe that Snail uses. New boosters, new. Yep, we got a bunch of new stuff. So we're gonna go to the AC design real quick to end off the episode. Go to AC data, and I just want to show you what this thing does because. Oh wait, by the way, we still have more parts, really? Where else was I missing stuff? Oh yeah, just a bunch on the... Same thing on the left-hand instead of the right. Where else am I missing stuff? Oh yeah, just on the right back unit instead of the left back unit. Yeah, okay. So, let's go to AC design and we will do the assembly because I want to show you what this melee weapon does. And then we are going to switch the, where is the stupid missile launcher? There it is. And we'll put that on there. And I think we're good there. So, real quick, we'll go into sortie and we'll go into training, our AC test. So this is a really cool melee weapon. You'll see what it does. So, normally it'll just do this. It's kind of similar to the pile bunker if you really want to be truthful with me. But we go to the enemy settings, we do an AC. Alright. This. Boom. Boom! It's a fun one. So the way that I usually do things is you'll hit with the first melee weapon, and then you'll go in. Okay, we didn't end up getting it, but you get the idea. I believe you can also, in OS tuning, switch how fast you switch weapons when you're switching weapons from the back, right? And so once you get that fully optimized, you're able to slash switch and then immediately just use the spear weapon, this melee weapon, and just absolutely obliterate somebody and do a lot of damage. And so with that all out of the way, we did a lot of arena, we eliminated Honest Brute, and we finally got rid of the Ice Worm, exiling the PCA from Rubicon, but also, unfortunately, tipping the war into Arquebus's favor, but obviously Balaam isn't going to go down without a fight. And so, with the Coral War reignited, we have some new arena. We'll start off that new arena next episode, and in addition to that, we will also go and start off Chapter 4. So, with that out of the way, I hope you guys look forward to that. So, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and also follow me in the socials. Those will be linked in the description below. And with that, guys, and once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this episode, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes.